Jandal's new Roblox game got deleted. You know how Jandal was making a new Roblox game called Brainrot Seas? Well, if you go to the game page now, it literally just says something went wrong. 404, page not found. Yeah, the game is literally gone and nobody knows what happened to it. Leave a comment with what you think. Jandal's new Roblox game got deleted. You know how Jandal was making a new Roblox game called Brainrot Seas? Well, if you go to the game page now, it literally just says something went wrong. 404, page not found. Yeah, the game is literally gone and nobody knows what happened to it. Leave a comment with what you think.
Quick, what you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in cause she looking confused. I broke the cause this bitch a witness, plus I just popped through, but she ain't crying. And this hoe was smiling, plus this bitch look cute, so we slide out. I'm checking my mirrors, made it to the house, so I hop out. Quick, what you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in cause she looking confused. I broke the
T'as que je te dépasse un autre transporteur. T'as que je te dépasse un autre transporteur.
Kam pyet thot mbi 10 vende për Tiguan, thotë nuk ka shans më pak se.
They experimented on him when he was a kid and turned him into a god. In the darkness beneath Tokyo, wealthy elites gather in an underground arena to watch monsters tear each other apart. These creatures are called players, artificial beings engineered to have no free will, only the instinct to kill. The fights generate billions in gambling revenue because the rich love watching blood sports. But one night, something goes wrong. A new player emerges from its containment cell and slaughters the scientist monitoring it. But instead of attacking blindly, it does something no player has ever done before. It speaks. It tells another player to turn on the spectators. The arena becomes a massacre. 13 players escape into the city and vanish among humans. During the chaos, a scientist named Kanzaki flees the facility carrying a child in his arms. His boss tries to stop him, but Kanzaki claims the child is his and disappears into the night. That child was never supposed to exist. The Amagi Corporation created players as entertainment, but they also created something else. A weapon designed to hunt and destroy the monsters they made. They called it ZET. But Kanzaki believed the child deserved to live as a human. So he stole Zet from the laboratory, gave him the name Jin because it means human, and raised him as his grandson in the slums of Tokyo. The Amagi Corporation has been searching for their stolen weapon ever since. Jin is now a teenager living with Kanzaki in Undertown, the forgotten part of Tokyo where the homeless and worthless are left to rot beneath the elevated highways. No running water, no electricity, no hope, just survival. He doesn't go to school because he can't afford it. He doesn't have a job because no one hires kids from the slums. So he's turned heroism into a business. When someone's being mugged or harassed, Jin shows up and offers to help for 10,000 yen. No money, no rescue. One afternoon, a woman gets cornered in an alley by 3 thugs who make it clear they're not taking no for an answer. Jin appears on top of a wall and offers to save her for his usual fee. She's so desperate that she agrees without hesitation. Jin jumps down and destroys all 3 thugs in seconds. He moves like he's been fighting his whole life, dodging their attacks by bouncing between walls and knocking them out with precise strikes. The woman is shocked by how strong this random teenager is. Moments later, a boy named Kuga shows up in a wannabe hero outfit, mad that Jin didn't call him for backup. He starts lecturing Jin about teamwork and procedures, while his younger sister Konoha tells him to calm down. Kuga is obsessed with a TV show called Alphas, about a superhero who fights to a nearby clinic, banging on the door and begging for help. The owner opens the door and demands payment, but Jin only has a handful of coins. The owner pushes him away and slams the door because he doesn't care about some homeless kid's problems. Jin pushes the cart through the rain, passing by houses with warm lights inside. He sees families eating dinner together, laughing, being happy. He doesn't understand the emotions flooding through his body because he's never felt anything like this before. He tries calling Kuga using the special phone they shared, but at the Amagi mansion, Kuga's father catches him with the phone and breaks it before Kuga can answer. The call drops on Jin's end, so it seems like his only friend ignored him in his darkest hour. Out of desperation, Jin remembers Akimi's business card and finds her. She immediately takes him and Kanzaki's body to the hospital without asking questions. When the detectives arrive, they recognize the wound pattern because it matches a serial attacker they've been tracking, someone they call the Wind Monster. Detective Sayama notices how destroyed Jin looks inside. He hands Jin a pendant that belonged to Kanzaki and tells him that when things get tough, he should keep his head up high because he won't find hope lying on the ground. Jin asks what hope is, so Sayama points to the room where Akimi is. Kuga sees his chance to prove himself as a real hero. The arsonist is actually a player who can generate and control fire. He's been burning buildings just because he enjoys watching things burn. Jin can sense when players fight. Justice isn't supposed to be personal.
Far off to the west, far across the sea, there lies a special land.
Me kola ja ku është kola, është një nga modelet e varsëve që nuk nxjerr me kodin 585 me çmimin 15.000 lekë vjetra. Shikoni sa gaz ka. Edhe vendosim dhe varsën brenda tani, si ta trazoj. Ta lejmë 2 minuta brenda, ja të kaloj pak kohë. Shikoni. Shikoni sa gaz, shikoni dhe varsja sa gaz ka marrë. Po shkëlqimi jo nuk i hiqet, merr akoma shkëlqin më tepër, si mund ta shikoni.
The boy saw a bow emitting a strange glow. He curiously took the bow down from mid-air. When he drew the bowstring, the air instantly turned into sharp arrows. Then the arrows transformed into a golden dragon and shot straight into the sky. The golden dragon pierced through the distant mountains. The thunderous sound caught the attention of the clan elders. They realized someone had touched that bow, so they rushed to the courtyard to check immediately. This bow weighed as much as 500 kilograms. For hundreds of years, no one had been able to draw it. The elders ordered that the person who shot the arrow must be found. This would be the key to the clan's rise to power, but they had no idea that this person was the boy who had always been looked down upon. The boy's uncle had long been coveting the position of clan leader. He ordered everyone to hand over their power. Grandma insisted that anyone who wanted to be clan leader must win it through a fair duel. The competition was simple. 60 flying discs were thrown into the air at the same time. The one who hit the most discs with darts would be the winner. Though the boy's mother had little combat ability, she still mustered up her courage and accepted the challenge. In the first round of the competition, the mother only hit one flying disc. Everyone began to mock her mercilessly. At that moment, the boy deliberately urinated toward a bottle mouth. He shouted loudly that the wind was too strong to aim properly. The mother instantly realized her son was reminding her about the wind direction. She adjusted her position and shot the darts again. This time, she hit 9 flying discs in total, but the opponents still scoffed at her poor skills. When the opponent's disciple stepped onto the stage, he hit 6 flying discs in the first round alone. He was confident that he would definitely win. When he threw the darts for the second time, the boy quietly waved his fingers to control the dart's trajectory. This time, the opponent's disciple only hit 3 discs. Grandma, however, noticed the boy's extraordinary talent. In the second round of the competition, the opponent's senior brother took the stage. He hit 16 flying discs in his first attempt. Then he hit 10 more in the next round. Everyone was stunned by his performance. He swaggered arrogantly and shouted, asking who dared to challenge him. At that moment, Grandma walked up to the boy and told him to go on stage. Everyone laughed mockingly, saying she was sending a child to fight. But Grandma had long seen through the boy's hidden strength. The boy stepped onto the stage. He took out a black cloth and blindfolded himself. He also shouted loudly for all the flying discs to be thrown out at once. When the flying discs soared into the air, the boy judged their position solely by his hearing. He threw the darts. The darts darted back and forth in the air. They shattered all the flying discs in an instant. Only then did everyone finally realize that the boy was actually a hidden master. The boy saw a bow emitting a strange glow. He curiously took the girl's head was stuffed into the boy saw the girl's head was stuffed into a box, yet she was still alive. At the same time, across the country, her severed limbs were being discovered one after another. All the clues pointed to the girl inside the box. Before the tragedy, she had been an untouchable
Oh, W. Oh, miss, buddy. I think you missed the bot, dude.
It's cool, man. Red bottoms on.
Hold on, guys.
Life is good.
That's so cute. Monique's such an ugly name.
Oh my god, Dragon Ball is actually back, baby! Out of absolutely nowhere, Dragon Ball is hosting an event called the Genki My
It doesn't really matter. I saw it glitter as I grew. I got this. Oh yeah, call me a good boy.
I'm wide open. I'm gonna let this
Sawaki can see bacteria clearly. To him, bacteria don't just speak, they play with him like friends. After the professor tried fermented seal, he brought out another delicacy, fermented skate fish. It's 5 times smellier than the seal. Fermented skate is the world's second stinkiest fermented food, right after surströmming. In Korea, it's only
I'm sorry, am I wrong? Mama, please don't you cry, I'm sorry.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? No! 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 Stay back!
Wait, where'd you get that piano?
The two brothers were reborn on the day they chose blind boxes. The younger brother picked a gold bar that symbolized wealth. This meant he would be adopted by a wealthy family. The older brother unfortunately picked a piece of wood. This meant the family adopting him would have very ordinary conditions. At first, the migrant worker couple worried the older brother might refuse, but the older brother agreed to be adopted without hesitation. It turned out that in their previous life the brothers had chosen completely opposite items. The older brother chose the gold bar and became a rich heir. The younger brother chose the wood and was taken to live in the countryside, but he could not endure the poor life and eventually ran away from home. That same day, the older brother was about to inherit the family fortune. The younger brother harmed him out of jealousy. Soon after, the younger brother also collapsed from a terminal illness. The next second after opening their eyes, they were both reborn to the day of choosing blind boxes. This time, the younger brother wanted the older brother to experience his past life. What he did not know was that the rural couple were actually the richest people. They deliberately pretended to be poor to test the character of their adopted children. They believed living together in the countryside would help build stronger family bonds. As a result, the younger brother thought they were truly poor. When he saw them arrive in a broken tricycle to pick up the older brother, he mocked him, saying he would interests. So the older brother deliberately let the younger brother choose the gold bar. In this life, he only wanted to live a peaceful and comfortable life. At this moment, the wealthy family's sister impatiently urged the younger brother to get into the car. She was not even willing to help shield him from the rain. When the younger brother saw the older brother being protected by the entire family, he felt jealous once again. Soon the family took the older brother to the rundown house they had prepared in advance. Just as the two sisters worried that the older brother might not adapt, the man said he had learned about home renovation. He planned to buy materials and renovate the house himself. The mother asked him to take out the piece of wood he had chosen back then. Unexpectedly, a pendant was hidden inside. The father said it was specially made of jade for the children. The man still did not know his parents were the richest people. 2 years passed in the blink of an eye. One day, the man was delivering food and was coincidentally seen by the younger brother passing by. The younger brother deliberately ordered his subordinates to make the man deliver fruits and vegetables to a banquet venue. This banquet was arranged by the younger brother through his parents. The purpose was to show off his current lifestyle. The man arrived at the venue following the address. The younger brother deliberately called out his name. The man wanted to leave, but the younger brother said that at today's banquet he had to donate to an orphanage. The man said he would donate fruits and vegetables instead. The director felt deeply embarrassed. The younger brother kicked over the bag of vegetables, then punched the man to the ground. A waiter reported the incident to the man's sisters. The sisters swore to make anyone who bullied their brother pay the price. At that moment, the younger brother noticed the pendant on the man's chest. He deliberately used the pendant to humiliate him. To get the pendant back, the man had no choice but to agree to the younger brother's unreasonable demands. Just in time, the two sisters arrived and publicly announced that the man was the heir of their richest family. The two brothers were reborn on the day they chose blind boxes. The younger brother picked a gold bar that symbolized wealth. This meant he would be adopted by a wealthy family. The older brother unfortunately picked a piece of wood. This meant the family adopting him would have very ordinary conditions. At first, the migrant worker couple were the very first thing the woman does after being reborn is change the mechanism.
I'm literally about to hit a clip.
The man never expected that the person he liked would fall for a man who already had a girlfriend. At that moment, Jack felt heartbroken. He tried to convince Jenny, but all he got in response were insults. Jenny even mocked Jack, calling him nothing more than an ignorant little kid. Crushed by the blow, Jack locked himself in his room and cried alone. The next day, Jack's father ran out, finding a letter from Jack and realizing his son had run away from home. This made Jenny feel guilty. Meanwhile, Jack hid at a friend's house, feeling low and defeated. He stood by the window, feeling down, when he suddenly saw Anna outside, seemingly searching for something. When Anna spotted Jack by the window, she asked if she could stay the night at his place. Jack, confused, rushed downstairs to ask her why. Anna explained she didn't want to stay at home, as she had argued with her sister Jenny. Anna mentioned that she had overheard Jenny's call with someone and tried to convince Jenny to end that relationship. But Jenny told Anna not to interfere with adult matters, and they ended up having a huge argument. Unexpectedly, Anna wanted Jenny to end the relationship, while Jack wanted to win Jenny back. So, the three of them came up with a plan together. That evening, Jack and Anna returned home, and their parents greeted them with excitement, hugging them tightly. At that moment, Jenny rushed downstairs and saw Jack kneeling on the ground, repeatedly saying he was sorry. The next morning, Jenny saw Jack as he was about to leave. She smiled and greeted him, but Jack acted strangely cold toward her. He then sat next to Anna, and they seemed to be plotting something. The man never expected that the person he liked would fall for a man who already had a girlfriend. At that moment, Jack felt heartbroken. He tried to convince Jenny, but all he got in response were insults. Jenny even mocked Jack, calling him nothing more than an ignorant little kid. Crushed by the blow,
Hey Bob. You stupid. One is so cooked. Bob is bad at navigating. Just like me. Bob, is this one of his plans? I understand. Bob isn't strong enough to beat Kaido. We need to keep Bob safe, and get him stronger. Let's go back to the second sea.
I have looked everywhere. My Kitsune ran away chat. This is very sad. Can we get some F in the chat? That dragon looks very familiar.
So what are we gonna do? How can we make Bob stronger? We must also become stronger too. When I try to join the fight, my health bar literally disappears. Damn! Let me ask Bob.
What the dog doing?
Hey Bob, one trained you right. How did he do that?
What he's doing?
What the hell, what? Is Bob having a stroke? No. This is the way to become stronger. We learn how to fly like Bob. Don't you guys see it? It's the 5x30 workout. Get your gym gears. We muscle building now. We are stronger than ever.
Are you sure about that?
Bob! Huh? Shoot us!
Nuh-uh.
It's okay. We can tank it easily. He said, are you sure about that? More sure than ever. Alright, we need another plan.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
If we can't tank a dragon with our muscles, then we need tools, gun, and a Fortnite fruit. The best offense is a good defense. Sounds wrong. Let's build a fortress to protect Bob. I said we build a fortress, not some weird goofy looking house. Again!
There we go!
This one should be able to keep Bob safe. Can't wait to show Juan this thing. Oh hey, it's Juan. Check out our fortress. It works.
Have you lost all means of composure when Rema...
Поюктура, чапаниктура!
Kong was happily chewing on a chicken leg when he suddenly let out a roar of pain. It turned out he had a rotten tooth. The throbbing ache in his jaw was unbearable, so he had no choice but to climb up from the hollow earth and seek help from humans. Humans quickly brought in a team of doctors, ready to extract the bad tooth. They pumped him full of tons of sedatives, then a dentist landed beside him in a helicopter. With massive chains, they locked the decayed tooth in place and began the extraction.
Alright, let's roll!
To make sure Kong could still enjoy meat in the future, the dentist implanted a titanium alloy replacement. Kong tested it out and seemed very pleased. What he didn't realize, however, was that his new metal tooth would later become a source of ridicule among his kind. With the procedure done, Kong prepared to return to the Hollow Earth. But the moment he got back, trouble found him. A pack of wild dogs chased him relentlessly. Kong wasn't afraid of them, but their sheer numbers made them difficult to deal with all at once. He ran toward a cliff, then leapt off, hoping to lose them in the drop. To his surprise, the wild dogs jumped after him. Trapped with nowhere left to run, Kong suddenly flashed a strange smile. He had lured them here on purpose, ready to teach them a lesson. One dog rushed in first only to fall right into a pitfall trap Kong had set in advance. Before the others realized what was happening, Kong triggered another trap. Thick smoke rose, followed by an avalanche of boulders that buried the pack beneath. Almost all of them were wiped out. Only 3 dogs managed to escape, and even they were still eyeing him cautiously. Kong wasn't interested in wiping them out completely. Instead, he grabbed a dead dog's body, tore it in half.
So Roblox gave everyone free roam. This song is glitched.
So TikTok.
I love.
Wait.
Would you slap me for 500?
I just can't let you go. gjo perfekt, po unë e di se qatë mungon. Hajde ta I kam me ton Instagram çdo gjo perfekt, po unë e di. Unë jam kuqesi, kuqesi. Unë jam kuqesi. Ta I kam me ton Instagram çdo gjo perfekt. Ta I kam me ton Instagram çdo. Ta I kam me ton